Hello, welcome to Story Time. Today we have a fun little story called Trick Worthy of Antique Proportion. Proverb 15:27. Whoever is greedy for unjust gain troubles his own household, but he who hates pride will live. There'll be some math calculations. Big deal. Let's get on with the story. Once upon a time, there was a thief, con artist turned antique store owner. The owner is extremely greedy and cons people. Of course, everybody despises him. One day, a young man named Jack stopped by and dropped off a $5,000 paper man. Hello? Jack asked the owner to safeguard his fan and paid him a fee. Four days later, some village-looking out-of-towners stopped by. The old man kept staring at the fan left by Jack, showing some interest to buy. They haggled the price down and agreed to $7,500. The old man down paid $1,500. Had the owner sign a contract as well. In other words, if you lost the fan or damaged the fan somehow, the owner has to pay the old man twice the cost. On the way out, the little kid mutters something. Hey! Excuse me. However, the store owner took note of this tiny detail. Jack returned as scheduled. Store owner eagerly purchased the fan. Hello? However, Jack raised the price of the fan considerably. Store owner has no choice. Inflation in 7 days. However, days went by and no sign of the buyers. Store owner began to worry. Then one day a rich baroness stepped in, offered some news, encouraging.
Hello.
Ding. Yeah. The lady is interested, but requires some sort of authentication.
Whoa.
He then took the fan to an appraiser that works for free. However, the appraiser skimmed the charge for the process. Yeah. When the seal, you gotta pay. Thanks. Store owner rushed to the baroness' place. Hello. She offered an astronomical price. Wow. However, the butler rushed over and halted the sale. Excuse me. The butler strongly doubts the fan's authenticity. Well, however, the appraiser is nowhere to be found. Well, word of the fake fan spread to the public, shaming the store's sale and reputation. The owner is so infuriated, he burned the fan into a crisp. Next morning, the old man who bought the fan suddenly showed up. Oh, what fan? The owner is done for. Last day of the deadline. Now comes the math part. Net loss. The owner got facepalmed. Soon after, the greedy owner declared bankruptcy. Skip town. Turned out everyone was in it together on this plan. Yeah. They were all once the victim. Hey. Remember, we reap what we sow. So do good deeds and good will happen to us. Yeah. If we don't, well, you saw the story. Had the owner been content, he wouldn't have fell into this trick. Yeah. He should have stopped when he's ahead. Or quit when he's ahead. Thank you for watching.